Hello, good afternoon, everybody, student friends. In yesterday's lecture, we studied the FET as a common source amplifier, why it is called so, and we also studied its small signal equivalent circuit. In that particular lecture, we studied that when source is made common for input as well as output, as it is represented in this amplifier circuitry, this is true provided when you apply the input signal between gate and source and we have obtaining the output between drain and source. Under this condition, the source is common for input as well as output. So that is the reason why it is called as a common source. When this FET is properly biased by using voltage divider biasing arrangement formed by R1 and R2, which adjusts the operating point of FET in the center of the load line to act it as a very faithful amplifier. The source resistance is going to act as a self-biasing resistance. CS, that is a capacitor connected to source, it bypasses AC component to the ground. Here capital RD is going to act as a load resistance. Capacitor connected to the input, that is a coupling capacitor that couples input signal to the gate of the FET. Sometimes the output capacitor is also connected to couple output measuring device with the drain. With this aspect, a small change in input voltage produces the proper gate current, as a being gate and source is reverse biased, at the cost of which more channel width is going to be gets created, and as a being drain and source is forward biased, it will allow large number of charge carriers to pass from source to the drain, and that will flow through the load resistance RD or RL, which will develop the output voltage across drain and that of the ground or source. By this particular way, FET is going to act as an amplifier provided its source is common for input as well as output. To perform its analysis now, to undergo its analysis, we have to consider its small signal equivalent model, where FET is replaced by its equivalent model, whereas the rest of the components are maintained as it is. So here is the input voltage that is applied, which we already see. This is its internal source resistance. This one is R1 parallel to R2, that forms a voltage divider arrangement. It is also called as a RZ, that is gate resistance. Here is VGS that represents its input voltage source because FET is voltage controlled device. This VGS is used to control the output drain current ID. So that is represented here as a current source represented by ZM into VGS. Small RD is the AC internal drain resistance, which is represented in parallel to that capital RD, which is connected externally as a load resistance across which we can get the output voltage VD or VO. Let me consider IZ as a gate current. VGS is the gate to source voltage. R1 and R2 which are connected to form the voltage divider arrangement. GM into VGS is the current source. ID is the drain current that flows through the drain resistance RD, and as usual source is common for input as well as output. This makes us to understand that here only almost all components are similar to that of the circuitry which we have studied in this particular diagram, but only difference is that this FET is replaced by means of its small signal model consisting of the voltage source and that of the current source. This small signal model is used to analyze the FET as a common source amplifier. Analysis of FET as a common source amplifier means we have to calculate the FET as a common source amplifier parameters, especially voltage gain, current gain, input resistance, output resistance, and also a power gain. Almost all these parameters we are interested to calculate, and to calculate them, the model we have considered here, it is a small signal model of FET as a common source amplifier. This model is derived from the original circuitry FET as a common source amplifier. Friends, by using this small signal equivalent circuit, let me proceed to analyze the FET as a common source amplifier. Friends, let me first define the voltage gain. The voltage gain of any amplifier is nothing but the ratio of output voltage upon input voltage. If you look to small signal model, the input voltage provided is Vi, amplified output voltage is obtained is Vo. So that's why, as per definition of the voltage gain, we can get the voltage gain as AV is equal to Vo upon Vi. To calculate them, we have to calculate current flowing through the drain. The drain current is given as drain current means current flowing through the drain or drain resistance RD, where small RD and capital RD are in parallel with each other, and also Gm into VGS is its current source. By considering this particular loop, we can calculate the drain current flowing through the drain resistance. So that ID is given as small rd upon capital RD plus RD into Gm into VGS. Gm into VGS is the current source, and RD, small rd upon capital RD plus RD, it represents the entire resistance which is going to be located on the FET. By knowing this particular output current, let me calculate the output voltage. Output voltage is equal to output current into output resistance, which we have connected. By that particular rule, we can get Vo is equal to minus ID into RD. Here minus sign is taken because the direction of drain current is opposite to the direction of the conventional current that flows through the drain. So that's why here negative sign is considered. ID into RD, capital RD, it is a load resistance. This will represent the output voltage developed across the drain. But we have already calculated the drain current ID. Put the value of ID in this particular equation so as to get minus RD upon capital RD plus RD into GM into Vgs into capital RD. Which one can write it as RD upon capital RD plus small rd into GM into Vgs. Again we have neglected this particular RD. So this is same as that of minus GM into RD parallel to capital RD into Vgs. So this combination, this represents the small RD parallel with capital RD, which we are representing here. Look at here. Here, small RD is parallel with capital RD. So that is represented. Small RD parallel with the capital RD into Vgs. Which one can write it as minus GM into RL into Vgs. So parallel combination of RD and capital RD is RL, that is AC load resistance. So that's why I will replace RD parallel with capital RD by RL. So that's why I can get it as VO is equal to minus GM into RL into VGS. But VGS is gate to source voltage, which is same as that of input voltage. So that's why I can write it is minus GM into RL into VI. Now transfer this VI to the left side. We will get VO upon VI. And this VO upon VI is nothing but the voltage gain. So therefore I can write it AV is equal to VO upon VI, and that's equal to minus GM into RL upon into VI upon VI. VI will cancel and we can get minus GM into RL. But RD is same as that of RL. So that's why I can write it voltage gain is equal to minus GM into RD. Friends, this is the voltage gain of common source FET as an amplifier, and it is represented by AV is equal to minus GM into RD. This is same as that of amplification factor is one of the parameter of the FET, which we have already seen in the last year, where we have represented that parameter as mu is equal to GM into RD. And here we are obtained the voltage gain AV as a minus GM into RD. This proves that voltage gain is same as that of mu, that is amplification factor. Let me proceed to calculate another parameter of FET as a common source amplifier. That is input resistance. By the definition of resistance, we can say input resistance of FET as a common source amplifier, it is a ratio of input voltage upon input current. By that particular definition, we can write it as input resistance Ri equal to Vi upon Ia, where Vi is the input voltage to be amplified and Ia is the input current that flows. But friends, we are well aware that as a being gate to source junction is reverse biased, its input resistance is very large. Almost all it is equal to to be equal to infinity. As a being gate and source is ideally it is infinity because of reverse biasing of gate to source junction. Therefore, Ri is nothing but the parallel combination of R1 and R2. Therefore, input resistance is considered as Ri is equal to R1 parallel to R2. When we consider input resistance as R1 parallel to R2, actually it is the voltage divider biasing network, and that is given as R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. This is same as that of the gate resistance which we are going to be connected. Hence we can say gate resistance is equal to almost all equal to the input resistance Ri, and that's equal to R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. So this is the input resistance of FET as a common source amplifier, which can be calculated by its analysis with the help of the small signal equivalent diagram. Now third parameter is its output resistance. Output resistance is the ratio of output voltage upon output current. That is RO equal to VO upon IO, where VO is the output voltage and IO is the output current. Friends, we have already output current, that is drain current, calculated here in this equation. And if you look to the small signal equivalent model, the output resistance is going to be utilized for RD connected to RD. That is small RD connected to capital RD in parallel. So that forms its output resistance. And that is given as RO is equal to small RD parallel to capital RD. This means small RD capital RD upon RD plus RD, which is here. Look at it. This is the resistance into its current source. In this equation, if suppose small RD is much greater than capital RD, then RO is as good as equal to capital RD. Means during the analysis of FET as a common source amplifier, we are going to treat output resistance is same as that of load resistance which we have connected. Next parameter is current gain. Current gain is defined as it is the ratio of output current upon input current. In FET as a common source amplifier, output current is drain current ID and input current is gate current IZ, and that's why the current gain is defined as AI equal to ID upon IZ. ID we have already calculated here. Put the same value of ID in this equation, so as we can get small RD upon capital RD, small RD into GM into VGS upon IZ, which one can write it RD into GM into VGS upon RD plus small RD into VGS upon RI. IZ is VGS upon RI, input voltage upon input resistance, which one can write it as VGS will cancel. By cancelling that, we can write it RD into GM upon small RD into capital RD into RI. So this is the current gain which is being considered as far as the FET as a common source amplifier. Friends, the last parameter of FET as a common source amplifier is the power gain. Friends, power gain is nothing but it is a product of current gain into voltage gain. We have already calculated the current gain here. We have already calculated the voltage gain here. If you take its product, that is AP is equal to AI into AB. So that is going to give you the power gain. This, by using a small signal model of FET as a common source amplifier, we have analyzed the entire amplifier circuitry with respect to the calculation of the voltage gain, its input resistance, its output resistance, its current gain, and also its power gain. Friends, this is how one can perform the analysis of FET as a common source amplifier with respect to calculation of almost all the parameters. Student friends, it's all about the FET as a common source amplifier. Friends, here we are completing almost all your amplifier topic, where we have covered the meaning of amplifier, types of amplifier, difference between voltage amplifier and power amplifier. We have studied the basic amplifier circuitry. We have studied the different configuration of amplifiers as a BJT, that is common emitter, common base, common collector amplifiers, their DC and AC analysis. After that, we have studied the multi-stage amplifiers, in which we have studied RC coupled amplifier, DC coupled amplifier, and also the TC coupled amplifier. Then we have covered the power amplifier, its classification as a class A, class B, class C, class AB. We have studied class A push-pull power amplifier, class B push-pull amplifier, and class AB push-pull amplifier in detail. After that, we have studied the complementary symmetry circuit as one of the modified power amplifier. We also introduced the Darlington pair and how it is going to act as an amplifier. After that, we have studied the distortion in power amplifier, its types. We have studied the details regarding the harmonic distortion. And at last, today, we covered FET as a common source amplifier, its equivalent small signal model, which is used to calculate the rest of the parameter, to which we can call it as analysis of FET as a common source amplifier. Friends, if you have got any queries, any doubts, you may ask on my mail ID, on the WhatsApp group, even on SPM app. Your problems will be definitely solved. We'll stop here only. The rest we'll see in the tomorrow's lecture.